Numerology. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? I'm Dr. Gail, and this is Terry, and thanks for joining us today. And you have joined the Solaris Healing Center, and you already have a blue light that is shining on everybody, allowing their nervous system to calm down and your body to heal itself. All right, Terry, any words?
Well, Tyler's saying it all for me right now. So, hi, everybody. Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, 17 is important because I'm seeing 17 up there right now.
Okay, so we both got some numbers in this morning before we came on that we think it's going to be important either this week, this month, or today for people. I got the number 17, and what did you get?
I got the number 7101. And then just now I saw 17.
Yeah.
Confirmation.
Yeah. So somebody here might be having an anniversary, or it might be that we all have something happen on the 17th or 7.
I'm going to look it up. You keep talking and say hello.
Okay.
Apparently this is important.
Yeah, I think it is too. So just going to say hi to everybody coming in. Hi. No. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Gray. How you doing? Lane. Brenda. Good morning. Isabel. Hello. We've got your questions. Let's see. Barbara Hart and Love. Kimberly. Hello. Good to see you. Sarah Broyles. Back 40 Studios. Hello. Paul's here. White Dragon. Hey, dude. What's up? So lots of people coming in, and there's our Annie Bear. Good morning, sunshine. Annie Bear has some beautiful new cards out that are stunning. And today I pulled, Ask Archangel Raphael.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Beautiful, Annie Bear.
Yeah, she does a great job on those.
Okay, ready to hear about 17?
Yeah.
Okay, 17, overcoming the enemy and complete victory.
Oh, don't we all need that today?
Yeah, and it also goes into full of wisdom, spiritual growth, sweet success, and divine guidance. Success seems to be the major thing here, complete victory and success. And so we're both getting that. So I think this meaning, and then I looked up here in the chat and I saw 17. And so it is, and it's also associated with transformation. So that number is important for us today. So everybody look up your 17. And the number I got, I was telling Terry, was 7101. And so it's just those numbers together that, and let me look at that one too. 7107.
Yeah.
Because I kept seeing that number.
Oh, I think you're right. And Suzanne says solar eclipse. I think that it might be the New Year, Chinese New Year starts. Because I think it's truly on the 19th, but I think that, it starts a few days on either side. So, but I could be wrong about that one too. Son of what? Hello, Pamela Anderson. Lots of people coming in. White Dragon, Rossi, Liz in Awe, Healing Rose.
Well, 7107 means your guardian angels are congratulating you for being on the right path in life. So it just sounds like it's all kind of going together there. Success, right path, nurturing. Anyway, so everybody, let us know if y'all are also getting the numbers 7s and 1s together, or 17, but it's those numbers together.
Sarah says 17th is the eclipse in the new moon, which that's a good time to manifest. So that makes a lot of sense.
It makes sense, but today we're seeing 17. Well, I think this today means for today. Don't you think it means today? I'm not sure if it means.
I definitely think it is. Oh, Catherine. Okay. Good morning, Dr. Gail Teri, and everyone. Some astrologers are saying that 2/17/26 is a major event for our country. It's also the eclipse. I'll take it all. I'll take every bit of it.
I do think it's something for today for us to both see that number today and to see it again when we went live.
Yeah.
It's something about today.
It's something about this show.
Yeah.
So it's like, and everybody here. So something something important is coming up. And I like that it talked about success and whatnot, because I really feel like we could all use it right now.
Yes, we could.
So sold. Oh, and it's the beginning of the fire horse. Okay, Isabel. Yeah, I love that.
Today is the
I'm
beginning
ready for
of
that.
finals, was the 17th.
Oh, and Pamela Anderson says 710 is a synchronicity date for Ralph and her. As usual, you guys are in it to win it.
And the day is the 7th. I didn't even think about that.
Is it already?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
7th.
Yeah, I got to get busy. I don't know why, because I'm always busy, but interesting.
You heard complete transformation of the world. The healing rose is what she's hearing.
Oh, I'll take that, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do feel like that's right around the corner, but I do feel like we're all going to get at it at a different point, right? Like one of us will be triggered and the other one will be in a good space. And so we're all kind of popping, pop, kind of like effervescent, champagne bubbles or something, or, Sprite bubbles.
I'm wondering, it has to be a relation of the Solaris Healing Center and some type of healings. So because it's obviously that we've both gotten these numbers, and then I'm seeing when we came on. So it has something to do with the show. You're right, I think. So maybe we'll go along and fill it out. But let me talk about what the Solaris Healing is for the people who are new here. The Solaris Healing Center is on a star, on the Solaris star. And there's a healing center that is actually a healing center for our masters, our power animals, our guides, our angels. And it is, when you walk in, that you're immediately immersed in blue light, which everybody is getting right now. And when you're getting that blue light, it is calming your nervous system down so your own body can heal itself. And it's getting out the kinks of your nerves to go ahead to the organs and bones. So you're getting your own healing. Everybody's getting a healing now. Now, when you walk into that center, there's only a few tables in there, one in the main room and a couple in the other rooms. And only a few people will get on that table. And that'll be like what we do here. We'll bring in certain people who we feel need some extra attention and need some extra healing. It doesn't mean that is diminishing everybody else's needs, but just remember, everybody is getting their own healing. I am assisted by the ETs, the aliens, the galactic beings, like what you want to call them, whatever your preference. And they help me bring in the Solaris healing today for Teri and I, for us to use it. And the main guide that I have that helps me is named Medical Mike. You'll hear me talk about him during the show. And he is an alien or extraterrestrial, and he is a gray human mixed hybrid. He's wanted to learn more about humans. That's why he's here helping us. So go ahead, Teri. And don't supersede medical advice from your doctors.
Yeah, this is entertainment, and as in we're not giving you medical advice. I do want to say also, I work with the energy or the synergy of 33 trillion angels. And you can call them ascended masters or archetypes or the quantum field.
She's greedy.
I am. I work with the big energy because I like it. But I think we all need that right now.
Yes.
So it's important to have as much as we can get. That's how I feel.
Does anybody else have an angel left?
That's what Danny was teasing me. He took him.
Yeah, so I do have my own angel, who's Gloria, who does come for these, but usually what I have is Medical Mike as my main one, and then I have my other guys that are with me. So my information is usually coming directly through me from them. And so and that's the same with you, Teri, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. They bring me a lot of information. They do the meditations and everything else.
Yeah.
Oh, Kiwi's ears are ringing right now. Right? It happens. And I'm glad that you brought up the nervous system, and Judith's talking about it too. It's definitely a thing where we need to balance our nervous system, and it's hard to when all these things are going on the planet. So I think it's calling us to go more so into it, to go deeper into that. Don't you, Gail?
I do. And I'm going to say, Judith, you're already right now, just being in this chat, you are
Yeah.
getting blue light that is calming your nervous system down. So you're already getting a healing just being here in the chat. And if you want to go back later and watch the show, you can benefit from the blue healing light later. You also don't even have to listen to it. You can be doing something else, but just be sitting in the blue healing light while the show's going on, and you'll benefit from it.
Yeah. Yeah, that frequency goes everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, Healing Rose, that's beautiful. Yeah. Healing, she works with Master Yeshua and all the archangels. Yeah. To release the traumas.
Yeah.
That's what we're going through. That's where we're headed, girl.
All right. Anything else we need to add?
Hello. That's about it.
Okay. Well, you ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like you've already started 20.
Yeah.
I think we got quite a few here already. Okay. Oh, hey, Patricia. Thanks for putting that. Let's see. The White Dragon says something like that too. Good day, Dr. Gail and Teri. I'm here to absorb the blue healing light. I'll be laying down as my sciatica has been acting up more. Please place your healing request in caps, like and subscribe. And we are streaming to 3 channels. We are streaming to Teri's channel, Holding Your Space, and Skywalking with Moon was mine, and our channel together is Galactic Gaia. So eventually we will be taking these shows directly just to Galactic Gaia, and so everybody go over there and subscribe to that channel, because these new YouTube channels are coming on. It takes 24 hours before you can even have a comment. And Teri and I have a show coming up, Color Therapy, here in the future, and you don't want to miss out on being able to get into the chat. And it's going to be only on Galactic Gaia on that channel. And I think it's in a couple of weeks, isn't it, Teri?
Yeah, I think it's on the 16th. Ooh, pretty close to the 17th.
Yes. So it'll be color Therapy, and that will be it. And as I said, if you're wanting to ask a question or have some color therapy, you're going to need to already be in the chat, subscribe to the channel before you can even comment in the chat. And now it takes 24 hours. It used to be when we started our channels, you could go in almost immediately and get in the chat. Now they're requiring 24 hours before you can comment.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Wow. I didn't even know that.
Well, I just discovered that.
No.
I guess because I was trying to change it. I was trying to change it to be less than 24 hours. That wouldn't let me.
So
standard. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
You want to pick one first?
Yeah. And somebody was asking what color and the healing energy is, and it's blue, but I feel like whatever color you need is what's the color that's going to come to you. And we'll pick different crystals through the healing.
Yeah, the blue, well, actually the blue healing light that you're in now, it is blue. And that is the color that we used even at the end of surgery. That's when I used to use surgery on the spaceship. And we used blue healing light at the end of the surgery. And that was just to calm the nervous system down, allowing the healing process to take place. We used a lot of other colors during surgery, but blue was always the one to calm the nervous system down. So, yeah. Okay.
Isabel saying, I'm hoping you can help me. For about 2 months, I'm in a lot of pain on my left foot. Medically speaking, there is no explanation.
You'll bring that up?
Yeah. What can you see that's going on? Thank you.
Okay.
No. Is there a numbness too, Isabel? Sorry.
No, I'm just supposed to get ready to read it.
Oh, okay.
Just the pain in her left foot, and they're not understanding where it's coming from. And I'm seeing a bone spur. Have you had X-rays of it, Isabel? Have you had any X-rays?
says it's pain. So
Right.
numbness.
So have you had x-rays? Have you gone to a podiatrist?
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing
Mhm.
that too.
Because I think a medical doctor is not going to be as thorough in looking at that. No x-ray. Okay. You need to go to a podiatrist and need to get an x-ray because I think what you're going to see a bone spur. And when you have a bone spur, it is painful. And the bone spur is it, on your feet. It almost looks like a hook. We had the advantage when I worked in the operating room, only blood work. Okay. They were looking for any kind of arthritic symptoms.
Mm,
But when we worked in the operating room, we had this little x-ray equipment that we could stick our foot in or whatever that we wanted to see what's going on. And so many of us who suffered from issues with our feet had these bone spurs that, normally your doctor or your normal doctor is not going to look at, but a podiatrist will. A podiatrist is going to look at it, take x-rays, and I think you're going to see a bone spur there. So what I'm getting, but that's what I'm suggesting, and I'm getting a big yes on that. So now,
yeah, I'm getting like the peace sign, but without right here, but without the circle around it, which is odd. But it feels like things aren't together the way that they should be. They're not encircled the way that they should be. So that could be that bone spur, or
yeah,
could
because
be your shoes too.
right,
Support.
it can be all that, but bone spurs sometimes show up as like plantar fasciitis will show up like that. And
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
so it'll show up like that, but I'm going to try to give her some kind of relief. I'm wondering what I can do, but you need to go to a podiatrist to help you on that. I think putting you probably in some special shoes, orthotics, and I don't know what all a podiatrist does, but anyway,
Yeah.
that's what I'm getting, that you're needing to x-ray and you're going to see what the problem is with that x-ray. But let's see. I'm wondering if there's something we can do to break up that bone spur. If there's something.
I'm seeing this milk white crystal.
Okay. I'm sitting there trying to listen to what they're telling me. I'm thinking I'm just going to be sending energy to it. Go ahead.
Okay. They're kind of pointing out like the outside of the heel too. So maybe the shoes that you've been wearing, Isabel, yeah, might have something to do with it. I do feel like they'll give you something to wear.
Yeah. Yeah. Most of the time it's people who do stand on their feet a lot. They get
Yeah.
these spurs.
Yeah.
That's why it's so prominent in, professions that are on their feet a lot, and runners and walkers. But it looks like to me, we're in the process of busting it up. And I'm getting citrine. I don't know why citrine, but
Ooh, that's one of my favorites.
here's citrine for that. I'm not sure what the connection is citrine in the foot. Oh gosh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I love this one.
Okay, Isabel, I hope that helps, but do go to a podiatrist.
Yeah, you're so welcome, dear. Okay, did you pick that one or did I?
Oh, you picked that one. Shoot,
Yeah.
I'm too busy helping her that I haven't looked at anything.
Well, I can.
Okay, go ahead. So, have you been looking at something?
Oh yeah. I was looking at Isabel again. Sorry.
Okay, I'll look.
Let's see. Okay.
Okay, well, I'm not being very successful myself. Okay, let's see. Is this Kimberly? Is this something she has? Hi, Dr. Gail and Teri. Would you please call in some healing blue light to reverse my cold and laryngitis? Thank you for the shining your little beautiful light. Kimberly, for I was very much expecting this to be an issue for a lot of people today. And they told me to bring in my biggest clear quartz for clearing out viruses. And here it is. This is for the clearing out of viruses. And are you, I don't know, I never know how to pronounce that. Euthanasia is the word.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're saying, but I don't know how to pronounce it very well either.
That's what I'm hearing, Kimberly, that's what you need. I don't know if you're using it now. Thanks, Rossi, for putting Galactic Guy in there for us.
Yeah, thank you.
How do you, I don't even know how you spell it. I'm a terrible speller. So can somebody, oh, there we go. Annie Bear, thank you.
Thanks, Annie. Epinesa?
I can always
No, I can't pronounce it. I could have probably. Echinacea. That's it, Annie. Thank you.
I know.
Yeah.
So, I'm so dependent on y'all helping me name the stones and things that they tell me.
Yeah, the chat here is so evolved. Everybody's so powerful.
Yes. So thank you. That's what you need, Kimberly, is what I'm hearing, is you're needing some of that. And can you, Annie Bear, tell us a little bit more about that? Why I'm hearing that that's what she needs for her throat and laryngitis and cold.
It feels like it's very good for the immune system or something.
Well, see, usually for the immune system, I'm getting garlic and different things, but this is first time this, specifically this. I don't know specifically this, but that's what I'm hearing.
Oh, healing flower medicine, Annie Bear says. Yeah. Okay. Flower medicine. Flower of life is what I'm thinking too, Annie.
And that's another thing I don't think I've talked about enough is that I I've taken people on this journey whenever they're having some issues, especially when it comes to maybe medication or something they need that they've got going on, and anything connection to for her to ground and be close to elementals. Thanks, Annie. But there, you can do shamanic journeys and go down and find out go with your guides, go with your power animals, and go down and find out who your medicine animal is and who your medical animal is. And a lot of time, and then if you go down to get the medicine, and I think that's where this is coming from, that euthanasia is from your medicine animal. So those things are available to us that you can go down and connect to them and find out what you need.
Yeah. And everybody's saying it is also an immune booster.
Okay.
Euthanasia. And for some reason they keep bringing in the flower of life. So
that's so pretty.
Yeah, this is always around me.
Yeah.
Danny.
Danny, recommend JJ Tula speaks and Danny Shea. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. Yes. But you can do this on your own. If you can learn how to do shamanic journeys, is go down and meet those. And actually how I learned about that was well, not by mistake, is I was helping somebody who's having some health issues. And that's what my guys were telling me, take her down for this kind of journey to discover these things, and that she was going to be able to help herself in the future. So it was pretty big revelation for me that you could do that. Okay. Well, thanks, Annie Bear, for your help, and everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody's so good here. Alina. Hi, how do you pronounce that? Larry?
Biliary.
Biliary. Thank you. Crises are becoming more frequent and more intense. Can you help me with this? Now I'm recovering from one.
She's having
mucus?
She's having kidney issues.
Oh man, so many people having kidney issues.
Yeah. And it's not, remember we had Gail Lynn on here recently about therapy and how she was talking about everybody having liver issues.
Yeah.
And it's from our environment and the foods that we eat and those kind of things. And that's what I'm hearing for you is you're having biliary issues, and the liver is also involved in that. But I'm hearing that you're needing to address your liver. She was also telling us that your liver does not show up until it was like almost non-functioning. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking you're needing to go on some kind of detox for liver, and I'm getting a huge yes on this. You need to do some kind of liver detox. And that's what I'm hearing. I'm not sure what that looks like. I'm going to have to look it up after we get off the show. But being here in this blue healing light is helping that. And I'm getting some, color therapy is going to help it, but there's some detoxing that needs to happen. And I'm hearing herbal teas. Anybody have any idea again about herbal teas? Oh, there's a good neuropathic. This is a good site for neuropathic medicine. Okay.
Thank you, Rossi.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, White Dragon said he read castor oil. It's good for detox too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
I think if that was me, White Dragon, I might be throwing up, and it would be a real detox. It might be good for me.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. I know hibiscus is good for some of that stuff, but I don't know if it's good for that.
Maybe it's hibiscus tea. Because
Yeah.
I'm hearing tea. Maybe
Yeah.
hibiscus tea. And I'm getting a huge yes on this, Rossi. Hibiscus tea.
Oh. Liz says milk thistle, dandelion root, and chunka piedra.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. You are challenging us on pronunciations.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. But we've had so many, even if we've been like pretty clean and not had any gunk for a while, like antibiotics or things like that. There's so much out there. Media is toxic, medicine, our foods in the US, so much stuff in it.
I'm getting hers is from food. And you're right, Rossi. I think of hibiscus tea for blood pressure too.
Yeah.
But I don't know why I'm hearing it for her. So you think I'm feeling that's food, but I know everybody's faced with all this other toxic stuff you're talking about, Teri, that the media. What else were you listing? I'm sorry, I interrupted your train of thought.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. If you can, for some reason, wear some red with that. And if you can listen to some music or do some drumming, I'm hearing some drumming coming in. That frequency, that boom, 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 will kind of regulate. Now, if that sounds good for you. So, but that's what they're telling me. And when they're bringing in that red, they're just showing me like, if you've got some coral or this little flower of life, for some reason I had to wear today. So it might be for you. And so this is cinnabar.
Oh, okay. I always associate red, of course, with grounding and root chakra.
Yeah.
So I am going to send you this macabre clear quartz to help start clearing out, but detoxing the liver is going to be important for you. And everybody in the world is going to go out and buy some hibiscus tea now. Be included.
Yeah. Okay. Is it my turn or is it your turn?
No, I think it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Christine, question. Last year, my 16-year-old child somehow fractured their foot in 2 places. A couple of months later, they fractured their other foot in 1 place. Doctors do not know why this is happening.
Wow. Okay.
Gail's also a chiropractor, you guys.
I'm just immediately going is the osteoporosis, and what deficiencies she has is a deficiency. It's definitely a deficiency. Has she had has she had a bone scan done, Christy? Have they even thought about doing a bone scan on her? The Healing Rose, you just bought some hibiscus tea. Can I borrow some?
Yeah. It's tasty too.
So, Christy,
Um,
has there been any kind of bone scan done on her?
She says no.
Okay. I feel like you're going to see some issues with bone density with her. And I'm getting a yes on this. And it's that she's missing something. Teri, can you put a finger on what she might be missing? What mineral is mineral? I hear mineral. Maybe
Yeah.
calcium.
Huh?
Maybe calcium.
That's what I was seeing is calcium, but also there might be an iron deficiency too, is kind of what they're showing me. So I don't know if like my daughter was, not wanting meat for years and years and years, and a vegan, a vegetarian, a pescatarian, a bacatarian, all sorts of different things for a long time. But she has just noticed recently in her 20s, her mid 20s, that it helps if she eats meat, and we buy good meat. We buy it from the farm or organic, but it feels like there might be something in iron too.
And there's an issue with, actually might not be her getting enough intake of it. I don't know what her diet's like.
Yeah.
But there's an issue with the uptake of it. Like, and I'm not sure if this is right, vitamin C.
They don't like meat, but they are taking an iron supplement from time to time. Yeah, it's that time to time, isn't it? Mine did too.
There's also the uptake of it that she's needing a boost. I'm hearing citrus, so I'm hearing that there's some citrus fruit that she needs to eat also, just to help the uptake of what she's getting. I hope that's making sense.
Yeah, and let's look at it too, that it's really getting her feet.
Well, that's those vulnerable. Those are small bones. I'm
Yeah.
afraid that if she doesn't get it under control, it's going to get more the larger bones.
Yeah, support. Yeah.
Beets. Ugh.
Beets. I love beets.
Ugh.
I love them. I could eat them all day long. Pickled, fried. No.
I'm afraid that wouldn't work for me. And I have to find a substitute for beets for me.
I did get a protein powder the other day that's also has not glucosamine. Well, maybe it is glucosamine in it, and it also it's made from organic meat, but it's a powder form. Yeah, so I just make a shake with it in the morning.
Okay, so will you test that to see if it's okay, because of going through a process? Because I'm always wondering about those protein powders and things, if the process is bothering them.
Well, that could be too. Yeah. This one that I took came very highly recommended. So I thought, well, I'll try it. We all needed something. So
Well,
I
remember somebody asking a question a few years ago, asking somebody about could they supplement their protein intake with protein shakes, and not eat meat. And I'm sitting there going, squirming, because I'm not sure about the amino acids. The amino acids are not going to be, I don't know. I think the only way you're going to get the right amino acids probably are through meat. And I could be incorrect about this. In fact, I probably need to read on that.
Yeah.
So are the amino acids destroyed during the process of powder? And I'm getting a yes. What are you getting?
Yeah. Mine has probiotics in it, and also something for the gut health,
Right. This is
biome.
this is the amino acids for the building of the meat, the
Yeah.
sweetener, those kind of. And so I've always wondered about that.
They get stomach pains if they eat high protein.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question to live. If process has an effect on the ingredients, can energy work change it? That's a good question, and that's about all food.
Yeah.
Because I've heard of people being able to even take potato chips and turn it into good food by using energy.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And and that might be just as simple, because what I'm hearing, it might be just as simple as just blessing your food before you eat.
Well, that's important. And Annie says, how about fish? That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Judith says duck eggs are great. There's a lot of things that have protein. Cottage cheese, which I know most kids don't like it, but you can whip it and put stuff in it, put it on toast. Sardines, things like that. But yeah, if they eat high protein, they get stomach pains. I can feel it. I can feel their sacral chakra and their solar plexus.
I'm just laughing at you just saying, eat meat.
Yeah, right. Not your normal healing channel today. Talking about this.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Are they eating gluten, Christy? I know we're just going through all this time. You're right. Hypnicity, alchemy is the thing. Yeah, it could be the food combining that gets us in a lot of trouble. I agree with that, Judith. Yeah, I think if you took them to an Ayurvedic doctor or any kind of naturopath that knew how to work with the diet, but they're going to give you a lot of supplements. Yeah, golden meats taste milder. Yeah. Yeah, it has to be something. I feel like their gut is kind of. Do they like yogurt, Christy? Like a smoothie. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yogurt. Then, yeah, I think yogurt would be a good entry level there with the protein.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But isn't it a 16-year-old she's dealing with?
Yeah. 16-year-old.
Be tough.
It's tough, man. Yeah. Oh, you bless your food and your cat's food, Patricia. I love that. Okay, next.
All right, moving on. We went down, way down.
Yeah.
Okay, Barbara, I'm dealing with a hiatal hernia. Okay, Barbara, so what about the hiatal hernia? Have you just discovered it? Finding out about it, a hiatal hernia? Your stomach, hiatal hernias, everybody, is when the diaphragm has a hole in it and your organs, your stomach and your intestines can slide up and down in it. Can cause a lot of problems, can cause a lot of indigestion. Some people can't sleep flat on their back. Some people have to sit up. They cannot eat before they go to bed. There's a lot of restrictions on hiatal hernia, and there's also surgery to help that. So now we're going back to you, Barbara.
She said she got it in her 40s and she's 68 now. So you've had it for a good time.
So Barbara, so you've just learned how to work with it or deal with it. Is it bothering you, or have you been able to change your lifestyle to accommodate it? So what's going on? Because some people actually, when they have a hiatal hernia, it is actually a birth defect that has just been discovered in adulthood. So anyway, you've obviously learned how to work with it. Is it getting where you have to take proton pump inhibitors? Yeah, that's a very common prescription for hiatal hernia, for you not to have indigestion, because indigestion is really bad for somebody who has a hiatal hernia. So I'm assuming you're wanting to get off the medication, is what I'm assuming. And there's the options of surgery. I'm assuming, I keep saying assuming, quit saying assuming, that you have not, are you a candidate for having that surgery, or you're not wanting that kind of surgery? Because they can, there's, the surgery's come a long way on that. And I'm just getting a yes on that, that are you a candidate for surgery or you don't want surgery? Because it looks like to me that's probably your option. And I'm getting a big yes on that. How about Terry? So I can quit saying assume.
Yeah. And Annie Bear says, drink warm water and jump up and down. That's what she used to do.
Yeah.
Maybe meditate with your chakras. It feels like sometimes, does it affect it if it's like if the food isn't digested properly or you don't chew it enough?
That can, but it can, like if you eat a big meal, you're going to, you're kind of restricted on the size of a meal more so than that, but it does, indigestion is a big part of it. But she has those protein inhibitors, so her stomach doesn't react to a lot of those things and start having indigestion. So basically that's what it is. And as I said, a lot of it's plain just a birth defect you've had all your life, and it's just discovered when you're in your 40s.
Yeah, she's in Canada, so she's got universal health care there, I think.
And they're not interested in doing that in Canada.
Oh, and it doesn't matter about healthy food or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it does. It actually is the amount of food. It's the amount of food and not to eat.
Oh, that's what they're showing me then. Yeah, because they were smaller. And I thought it was smaller pieces, but it's smaller portions.
Right, smaller portions that you have to do with hiatal hernia. And there's so many people who have that. And again, as I said, a lot of times it is just a birth defect that's just discovered later in life. So, only thing I can do is to send you clear quartz to calm it down. So, but I mean, if you have other alternatives out of the country type surgeries, I know like going into, I mean, I don't know for sure, but India, things like that, that you can go get things like that done a lot cheaper.
Yeah, and I'm hearing something with your sacral chakra too, dear. So putting some citrine in there. And your solar plexus. She said, yes, please.
Okay, so I've actually just cleared the indigestion, and Terry's taking care of the chakras.
Yeah, I feel it feels like some sunshine with this citrine too. And I know it's probably cold right now in Canada. I don't know if you're in Nova Scotia or.
Well, here's the question for hiatal hernia is what chakra is associated and what trauma, because there are so many people who have hiatal hernias. At what trauma, and I'm just getting here, it's a birth trauma.
Oh, British Columbia, yeah.
I'm just wondering what kind of birth trauma that is that so many people, and they just learn about it later in life because this is funny what they're telling me. Later in life, we tend to eat more. When we're younger, we eat barely just to keep alive. And when we get older, we start eating more. And that's what it shows up. I've never knew that. I never heard that until now. It's kind of embarrassing to hear how humans tend to not eat as much when we're younger and start eating more when we get older.
Yeah, we've got more time, right? Yeah. And Jane says her mom was given marshmallow root to ease the hernia. I've got marshmallow root here. You can use that for everything. It's great.
Well, the thing about easing the hernia has to be repaired because it's actually a hole in your diaphragm. So there has to be some kind of repair to that. Now that you can have the easing off of the reaction, I guess, to it being up, your organs going up and down into through that hole. But there has to be more than just that, I guess. I don't know. Terry, you take it. I'm stumbling.
Yeah.
I'm coming from the medical side, the chiropractic side, and the logical side. So Terry, take it to the metaphysical side.
And I think you did say that it was your mom had it also, didn't you?
Probably because it is very hereditary, as I said. We're born with it. A lot of us are born with it.
Okay, this is going to sound crazy, but I'm also seeing you going to a shaman with it and doing a journey, and going back in time and healing the 7 generations back, which will change the 7 generations forward, whether you have children in your life or not in this lifetime. So, yeah.
All right, it's your turn.
Okay.
We were picking up some different things here today.
We're getting some real different ones. We're getting kind of stumped here today a little bit, or I am.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's easy for me to put the medical cap on and say what's going on. It's a little more difficult for me to go to the metaphysical side and hear what they're telling me, especially when they're telling me, "Oh, y'all eat more when you're adults than when you're younger."
Yeah. Okay. So Stacy, here's a good one. Says, can I please have some healing on my back? I'm getting 4 shots in my lower back on the 11th to see if it helps. Love you both. Thanks and namaste.
All right. Hallelujah. An easy back thing. Sorry, I know Stacy, it's not easy for you, but
yeah.
Have you tried going to a chiropractor or a acupuncturist yet, Stacy? Because you really want to try anything before you start having injections in your lower back. Now I'm getting a big yes on that. Have you ever been to a chiropractor, Stacy? Okay. Because I'm seeing, because they're showing me your x-rays right now, and they're showing me the position that you need to be in for your adjustment. So they're showing me everything that you need to have done. But I want to see, you have been to a chiropractor. Are you going to one now? Because if you've been to one, I'm going to go ahead and energetically adjust you. And when I energetically adjust you, it's going to be just like a regular adjustment. You're going to be just as sore as if you were sitting there and me physically touching you. So I want you to be prepared. Now, are you okay for me to go ahead and adjust you?
Well, then she says no, but I don't think that's to that. So just use a full sentence, Stacy, if you want an adjustment.
And first off, has she been to a chiropractor before? So
she had a yes up there, and then she had a no.
Okay, but you're going just to a medical doctor, right, Stacy? That's the typical medical regimen. And see your x-rays, they see what's going on with it, and they look at that one area, and that's what they're going to treat. What we found when we went back to school for chiropractic, you have to look at the body as a whole. There's one place that place might be showing up, and it might be what's hurting, and that's what the medical field is going to look at. It's just exactly what's hurting. But you want to get down to what's causing that hurt, that pain. So your spine looks like a broken snake. They say chiropractic might hurt it more. Oh my gosh. No. There are so many different treatments that they can do that will not. I hate that you got that information. That they can do gentle treatments or gentle adjustments. And if they're worried about that, then you can actually go to an acupuncture. You're going to orthopedic, yes, of course. orthopedics going, money out of my pocket if she goes somewhere else. So that I would suggest at least have a consult with them and take a look at it. You can go to an acupuncturist, which does not actually adjusting you, or you can go to a chiropractor. But yes, orthopedics will actually a general practitioner is going to be easier to refer you to a chiropractor than an orthopedic is. You
She
got
says,
general disc disease. Yeah. So general disc disease, it can be slowed down with adjustments and getting your body in proper alignment. They're not just looking at that one spot. They're looking at your whole spine to get it in shape for you to keep your mobility. So there's a whole lot, Stacey, I could go into that, but you really need to look at an alternative before you, because when you're going in and getting these injections, it's usually steroid injections, and steroid injections do damage tissue. And I don't want to scare you because steroid injections are the lifesaver for a lot of people, but it should be before you do something invasive, you should look at alternative things first. And and that's my recommendation. You can that your orthopedic is not going to refer you to a chiropractor. I don't think I've ever known any orthopedics referring to chiropractors. Your general guy would be more likely to do that. But
oh, she couldn't find one that took Medicare.
can't. Well,
Or
okay,
yeah.
Medi-Cal. Okay, and see if you can find an acupuncturist that'll take it.
Yeah. And they keep showing me your posture like a little bit lopsided, and for some reason they're showing me your jaw too. Would that have anything to do with that far down, like kind of a twist of the?
That all is that's how looking at it all the same.
Yeah,
Your sister probably her head's not on straight because of her
yeah,
shoulders not
that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, it's kind of like
landing
yeah.
down.
It may not be visible, but you might feel it sometimes. Also, what about the number 17 here? The 17th, is there a 17th vertebrae that would be?
Oh, you're talking about the 17th vertebra? No, not really.
No, okay, never mind.
Unless I'm going
Trying
to
to
add,
throw that out there.
there's, I don't. Well, there is something to that, but I would have to look at that differently and count that differently to figure out that would be
Okay.
probably mid-thoracic. Oh, she's having issues in the low back. Maybe if I add them up, that would add up to 17.
Oh, yeah.
I would have to
Oh,
say
she's in a clinical trial in October that will inject polymer between my discs and expand where all the missing pieces are. Excited
Okay.
about that.
Yeah, you should be excited about that. I'm hearing some good things about that.
Yeah. Oh, she does have neck issues too.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
is that the 5 injections you're talking about, Stacey?
She said her neck looks as bad as her back. Oh, honey. Yeah. I think that might be where it started.
Yeah,
It feels like.
it very often is.
Yeah.
A lot of times that could be whiplash that she started off with.
Oh. Yeah.
I thought that was going to be an easy one, Stacey.
Yeah. That's why I picked it.
All right.
If you've got something you can lay on and give it your back love every morning, Stacy, and every time you drink water, like bless your water and make it healing water for your back. Okay, the L3, the L4, the L5, and the S1.
Yeah.
She says, yeah. So that's
Well,
7.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
10. Yeah.
Yeah. There is a position that you're probably getting, Terry, that you can get down, and I have talked about it often, and it's for spasms of the back, where you can get down, and I don't know if you're able to get down on the floor or if you're getting into a position where you're having your knees or your legs at a right angle like this, this is your butt on the floor, and you're got your legs over a couch or a bed or whatever, and the lower part of your back is being pushed down to the floor, and you stay there for 20 minutes, and that will relieve spasms. And that's a physical therapy move. I don't know if I described that right.
Yeah, she said yes, her bed is heavenly. She said the injections are to find out which nerves it is.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're not putting steroids in because that's usually the common thing they're going to do. Okay. All right. We have time for one more question. We need to move on. Sorry.
Okay, you go ahead. Always bless your water. Good, Stacy. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do you just see one randomly right now? Because I'm not sure.
Let me see what we've got here. Let me find somebody.
Somebody new, somebody who hasn't been here.
Vicky says, I received the results of the EMG for my right hand and an MRI in my neck this past week, diagnosed with carpal tunnel syndrome, median nerve, and cervical stenosis. Is my hand because of my neck?
Definitely.
Bam. That was good.
Yes, very often they go chasing those carpal tunnel symptoms and ignore the neck. So you do know, because that's the first thing I would say, it's probably coming from your neck, because your neck, all those nerves go down to your hand. And so it's very common to show up as carpal tunnel syndrome. So yes, the answer is yes.
Okay. I do want to grab this one too. American Swimmer. I like this. Hi, I would welcome a scan. My white blood cell count has dropped. I'm postmenopausal and experiencing menstrual spotting. I have not had a full night's sleep for about 3 weeks, numb feet and legs.
Wow.
That's a lot, American Swimmer.
Sounds like two different things going on.
Yeah.
Okay, so two different things going on. Yes. Okay, the numb legs and numb feet, because you're not resting properly, is what I'm getting. Okay, let's go to the white blood cell count. I think that's the most important thing. Are you getting any testing or having any blood work done? I guess that's how you found out the white blood cell count was dropped. What are they doing for that? Is this should be a concern for her? Oh, I'm getting no. There's not a concern. Oh my gosh. What are you getting, Terry? Is it should be a concern for her white blood cell count?
Well, one thing that I was getting was your thyroid, American Swimmer. Is it parathyroid?
No, it's
what's your calcium level at? Oh, she said yes, blood work done.
Yeah, that's the only way she would have found out that she had that. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked that question because I answered myself going, of course she did, to find out. But are they concerned about it? Because are they, or just it was lower than what's usually been?
Calcium is good and thyroid is good. Okay, good.
So I'm thinking that they're not concerned about the white blood cell count. Yeah, it could be a virus affecting it, definitely.
Yeah.
You don't have a doctor looking at the blood work yet. Okay. Well, how'd you get the blood work drawn if a doctor's not looking at it? Oh, okay. You've gone on whatever report, got the report, and you haven't heard from the doctor yet. Okay. I'm thinking, does she need to be concerned about this? I'm thinking this is not a big deal. Was there is it not in the normal range now? I'm just getting this, just don't fret over it, is what I'm getting. But hopefully, hopefully soon you'll hear something next week with somebody reading it. There's this is slightly low outside of normal. Okay, yeah, they're not going to
Yeah.
really blink an eye at that. That's probably why you haven't heard from them yet. They're just gonna watch it and, anything that could be interfering with it, like the virus or something you know, happening and it's, well, I don't know that a virus would do it, but anyway, there's some many factors, but that's just don't really stress over that is what I'm hearing. It's just don't, but, go ahead and take your doctor's advice on what they suggest, but that's what I was getting, that it just wasn't that much to worry about.
Yeah, that postmenstrual spotting, I've heard from other women recently as well, American swimmer.
Yeah,
And part of it is not a health scare, surprisingly,
your
is
blood
what I'm hearing.
focus
Yeah,
over to detox. Sleep does that sound right energetically. Yeah, it does. And in fact, I'm thinking that liver detox is going to be good for practically everybody right now. Um,
yeah,
but I'm hearing, but the numb feet and legs, I'm getting that it's your sleeping that's the sleeping positions, the restless sleeping that's causing the issues with that. But it just seems like two different separate things. But
yeah,
again, go by what your doctor says. They're going to be looking at your lab work and see what they say. But I am just getting that the white blood cells is just not anything to worry about right now.
yeah. I'm getting something in the back of your, in the middle of your shoulder blades there too. American swimmer. I don't know what that is, if that has anything to do with your numbness of your feet and legs, but something about the way you might be sleeping too. So yeah, good
Okay.
luck with that. Go see your doctor.
All right. Well, thanks everybody. I'm glad y'all been here and you've been healing in the blue healing light, everybody. So everybody has gotten a healing. We did have it was like 31 requests. And I'm sorry weren't able to get to everybody. And as I said, we'll be doing a color therapy show. I don't remember what day, a couple of weeks, and it'll be on the Galactic Gaia. So be sure to subscribe to that channel so you don't miss out on that show. Anything, Terry, you need to say?
Um, yeah. What do I have going on? Oh, I've got not next week, but the following week, I've got a work.
On all the time.
I have a workshop in Kansas City coming up. So if anybody's in KC, come on by. It's going to be active breath work and sound bath and guided meditation. And I'll be in British Columbia this summer for a retreat. So going to be there with Kevin Lewis and Linda G and Susan Lynn and a bunch of other fine people that are here. I think Annie Bear's going to be there too.
Okay.
So, and I think Tom.
That's exciting.
Yeah. Yeah. Excited about that.
Okay, everybody. All right. Thanks for being here. And we will see y'all later. Thanks, moderator, for helping us out. Thanks. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.